What's up, guys? Welcome to the live Q&A of the top stock courses and where to get started for beginners. I decided to do something different. I wanted to go live just to answer any questions because I get tons of emails all the time. Like, what courses do I recommend? A lot of questions. So what I done was I just took a lot of recent questions that I've gotten emails. I have replied to them by email anyway, but I thought I'd use it as an example of kind of the questions I get asked as well. I'll encourage you to ask questions live. That's what it's all for. And I'll answer them my 100% honest opinion. So let's give it a few minutes to wait for people to kind of get in, and we'll start breaking it down. How is everyone today? Comment where you're watching from. Do say hi. Shout out to Bird and Tuck if they're watching. Just give it a couple minutes, see do we get anyone jumping in. So like I said, I took some questions down. Any questions you have, I encourage you to ask them. And like the title says, stock course reviews, live Q&A. Do something different. I'm trying to just do different stuff on the channel. So one of the questions, it's the most popular question. It's a difficult one to answer. But Cameron has recently asked by email, thanks for your email again, Cameron, that like, what's the best course I've done? It's a tough one. It's definitely the most common one I get asked. The best course. There was no course that was the one that went ping. Some people get that. Some people get like they do one course and it's like ping. They know everything after it. All my courses kind of gave me really valuable information in different stages of my trading. It's just the way the way I laid them out. I didn't intentionally do it that way. It's just the way I did end up doing the courses and the routine I done them. So they all kind of played a different part and a more vital role in my journey and where I was at my trading levels. They kind of slotted in, which was pretty interesting. But it's hard to put a figure on one, which is the best one. It comes down to as well, like when I get asked that question, I like to say to people, well, what's your budget that you're willing to invest in trading? What sort of trading style are you looking to learn? It'll come down to a lot of interaction on feedback, and then I can point people in the right direction. But one of my probably favorites would have probably definitely on my stage of my career was definitely the IKNK course, the Diffuse 4, or it's IKNK now. The reason being is because I don't really short a lot, and that had like killer shorting techniques, and I learned a lot from that course. So that's probably why it would slot into one of my favorites, only because where it was in my trading career. So that would probably inch it, would be the IKNK course for me, would be my favorite course. One of your questions was by Keith. View on the Learn Plan Profit. Again, great beginners course. Someone looking to get started with a minimum amount of money, I'd say Learn Plan Profit's a great place to start. Not only is it affordable and good pricing, the content's great. Not only that, you get private access to the Learn Plan Profit chat room. In there, it's like Ricky goes live every day, which is huge value. So you get to see him trade live every day, asking questions. So you have that option in it, which options like that are really, really valuable, especially putting them at such an affordable price, like $2.99, like Ricky's Learn Plan Profit is. It was the first course I'd done, so it definitely was one of my favorite courses, because again, first one you've done, it's all really cool. So I mean, the View on the Learn Plan Profit, I've nothing really bad to say about it. I never had any bad thing to say about it. I love the course. Thanks for the question, the email, Keith, in the question. I hope that answered it in your email anyways, but I'm just shooting them out to the subscribers, and maybe they have the questions and I might answer them for them guys as well. Next question is from Neve. Opinion on Tradenet on the funded account. Good question. I get asked this a lot. as well, like what's my view on Tradenet. There was kind of a lot of controversy with them. Again, I can only review and give my feedback on things and my opinion. I've never had any issues with Tradenet. In terms of withdrawing or customer service, everything like that was great. I've never had any issues with them. So that's my view on that bit. But the funded account, where I think it's sick means good. Where I think it's really cool is if you're looking to get started, again, you don't have a lot of money to invest, and you want a basic education on how to get started, I think it's a great place to start, because again, the content of the education in the course is beginner level stuff. So if you have no knowledge, it's really good knowledge on how to get, where to kind of go, and basic knowledge overall stock market and some trading styles they'll cover in there. And then as well, the funded account's a huge benefit because it is real money on in, but it's a CFD account, so bear that in mind. It's not they're not stocks you're buying, they're CFDs. You get to trade, and if you're profitable, withdraw from that account. So all that for $300 or $400 is incredible. So that's my view on Tradenet. I think it's great. They all kind of come in value of where your budget and stuff is. Like if someone says to me, like, my budget is say $2,000 and I want to learn an aggressive style of trading like momentum trading, it's straight away I'm going to point them in the IKNK course, because the IKNK route it's definitely, if you're looking to learn momentum trading, it's 100% the best momentum trading course out there in terms of momentum, short and psychological, 100%. So it really depends on where people are slotting into this, into the category of how much you're willing to invest in terms of your education, what style are you trading, are you looking to invest in. But thanks for the question, Eve. I hope that helped. What chat rooms am I in? That's good. I've covered this a good bit on YouTube too. I'm in a few free ones and a few private and paid ones. One of the free ones I'm in is, it's a great group. It's called Money Management. That's free. It's on Discord. A lot of great traders in there, kind of good community. Yeah, really nice bunch of guys. I'm there since day one of Money Management. It used to be a lot bigger and busier. It's kind of the size have got smaller. They used to do kind of live chats every day. That's kind of stopped. But I mean, they're still there over text. Then I'm in the Learn Plan Profit one. Again, it's a private group. You have to do the Learn Plan Profit course to get in there. You can't just buy membership for that one. And then I'm in IKNK's chat room too. That one's $99 for lifetime access. I'm in that one. Again, it's sick because you pay one fee, $99, and it's lifetime, and the quality of traders in there is different level. It's like, if you're familiar with football, now I'm not really good at football or soccer, I don't follow any of that stuff, but it's like the Premier League of traders is in the IKNK. I mean, you have Big Mike in there, for example. He's just a different level. It's like the Cristiano Ronaldo of football. And Cameron Foose, of course, and stuff like that. So that's again, it's a paid one. So I'm trying to give value to, here you have free options that you can go down the free educational route. Of course you can. The same with chat rooms and stuff, and then there's options as well. If you're looking to invest a little bit into it, then that's your options. But good question, Daniel. Appreciate it. What would be my advice on getting started in the stock market? Rita. Appreciate the question, Rita. Advice on getting started. I used to have a lot of videos up about this. And I used to actually have a whole kind of website prepared in video modules of what I recommend for people, because it's such a common question. But advice to get started. It's not a get rich quick. Don't go into it thinking it is. It takes time. A lot of time, a lot of effort. It doesn't happen overnight. If anyone's telling you that, bullshit. So it's not get rich quick. You can do it for free on YouTube. You can potentially, if you have a lot of time. I tried to do it myself at the start. It didn't work for me, so I had to invest into education. I definitely recommend getting an education. I mean, the option's there. If you want to go through YouTube and watch hours upon hours for the answer is it's no structure. I mean, you can go ahead and do it. I don't recommend it. So I recommend definitely investing in education. It's important. It's, if you think of it, I mean, you're getting started in the stock market where trillions of dollars are traded a day, and you think you're going to do it on a whim overnight. No, it doesn't work that way. It takes a lot of time, a lot of studying. So invest into yourself was what I'd say. You're looking to get a return out of this investment, which will be make a living or go full time. So it's something I'd say definitely invest in. Seek a mentor if you can. That would be my other advice. Mentoring is really important. Not a lot of people offer it. If some people are offering it, it's huge money. I remember trying to seek them out when I got started, and some of them are colossal, like $10,000, $12,000. It's madness. But seek a mentor. Again, there is mentoring programs with Trading with Flash, so go check them out. If you are interested, do email me. I will get you booked in for May. I mean, yeah, it's there's a lot of value in mentoring. I definitely recommend trying to seek a mentor out. If it's not me, go with someone else 100%. But it's something that's definitely worth it. What else would I suggest after that? And that sounds like 3 things, but it's a mountain to climb. Get a good brokerage, keep your commissions low. But don't get tied up on commissions. People seem to, I'm not going to trade because the commissions are $5 or something. Look, don't get tied up on that. If you're running a business, you have outgoings. You just have to accept that and move on. I would say keep demo trading until you're turning a profit in your demo account. A lot of people get impatient and jump straight into live trading. They're not ready. You'll just blow it up. So treat a demo account like it's real, and start trying to turn a profit in the demo account. Build it up, and then eventually adjust to real trading. And that's what I'd probably suggest. After climbing that mountain, have a look at your view when you're on the top and see where you need to assess. Then that's probably what I would say. And let me see what other ones we have. It's kind of a question we answered earlier as well. It's, if you don't have much money to invest in a course or trade, what's your options? From Gary, tough question. Look, it's people always ask, how much do I need to invest? Silly question, because the answer is I don't know. I'll rephrase. It's not a silly question. The answer is just I don't know. It's a tough one because, I mean, some people say 10,000. Okay, some people say 500. No, I don't say 500. So, but the scale is massive. It really, really just depends. Depends on your trading style for one. If you're looking to do long-term investing with higher price tickers, you're going to need a lot of money. If you're looking to do penny stocks, momentum trading, you can do it in a couple of $1,000s. Are you looking for leverage? This will all come into effect of how much money do you need trading. It's a really, really broad and hard question to answer. And what I would say, whatever you're putting in, it's start off with small amounts. Don't go dumping, say $5,000 into an account. I think you're gonna turn it to $1 million. The likelihood is I want you to appreciate the money that's in the account. So if you're putting $1,000 in, $100 loss is a lot to $1,000 account. So you appreciate the money and you manage it correctly. If you have a $10,000 account, $100 doesn't seem that bad. So I want you to appreciate it. So go in with maybe $1,000, $2,000. See how you start. If you don't have a lot of money to invest in education, I mean, for example, Learn Plan Profit 299, it's not going to break the bank. It's going to teach you the basics knowledge of trading. So, I mean, there is variety out there. Again, Tradenet, there you go. It's a funded account and it's an education. So, I hope that answers it. It's kind of a tricky one. Let me see. Last one looks like it's from John B. Favorite course, we kind of covered that at the start, but favorite course, like I said, My personally, it's, if I had to say, I'd say definitely IKNK jumped ahead there with me. Kind of covered it, this shortened stuff, and it's incredible. So, and I'm not a shortened guy, but that was all new to me. I didn't see any of that stuff on YouTube, the shortened technique they're using. Some other stuff like that you see, obviously you're going to see it on YouTube and stuff like that. You happen to come across videos. Are they is detailed? No. I mean, every course I've done, there's some like some things like that are on YouTube, because hey, it's the stock market. It's nothing new. It's the information is the information. It's just about making it simple and clean to understand. But for example, like the shortened section in the IKNK, I didn't see any of those patterns on YouTube. They were completely all new. So that was pretty cool. So that's probably why I'd say that is my favorite one. Other than that, that's all the kind of most common questions I get asked in the last week, for example, but I wanted to kind of cover them. I get asked a lot of stuff, and I wanted to kind of make this video to maybe see, does it help you guys out a little bit. So that's really it for today's video. I want to thank you so much for your support again and getting me to 2,000 subscribers, guys. It wouldn't be possible without you. It really does mean a lot. If you have any questions, as always, do let me know, either in the comments or send me an email. I'll be happy to help. If you are interested in taking any of the courses we discussed, there is a link in the description below. They're all under one roof, or all the courses there. There's descriptions on in the links. So I really hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Until next week, I will see y'all later. God bless.